ORS-5 is a Pathfinder program in so many ways. This is the first time that we're launching a Minotaur 4 from Cape Canaveral. It's also commercial contracted, so it's a very new way of doing launch services for SMC. So we're having a lot of lessons learned from this experience, but I think it's a great way for us to launch small satellite capabilities into orbit.
The Multi-Mission Space Operations Center's ground system will be used by Air Force Space Command's 1st Operations Squadron from Schriever Air Force Base in Colorado to operate the satellite.
This is also a Pathfinder program for MMSOC 2.1. It's going to be the foundation of enterprise ground services, and we're the first mission on this system. It's important that we're paving the way for future missions. The other way that we're a Pathfinder is with this particular technology. By designing the spacecraft around the sensor, it allows for us to decrease the size and weight of the spacecraft. It's a good demonstration of being able to put smaller spacecraft on orbit more rapidly, which I think is the direction that we're trying to go in the future.
Kind of sends out a message, a strategic message that as we're getting smarter and the technology is getting more robust, that platforms like this are coming online. And a platform like this with its capability is huge, but what other things can we come up with and develop to put up in space to be able to become a better, more robust warfighter?
So it's really fun to be part of this program. It's a small mission, small dollar value, but has such big impacts and great things coming in the future and demonstrating so many more new capabilities that I think SMC and Air Force Space Command and the greater Air Force are really going to benefit from these in the future.
Countdown begins now for the Minotaur ORS team as final preparations are made for the first ever Minotaur flight from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida.
It's actually T0, so today is day of launch, and in 2.5 hours we're going to be on console and starting the countdown.
MOD, check.
Go ORS-5!
The Minotaur 4, which stands about 8 stories tall, will lift off from Pad 46, a complex that last hosted a launch in 1999.
From the space coast of Florida to the land of enchantment, ground controllers at Kirtland Air Force Base, New Mexico are ready.
I think that there's not any place like United States Air Force Space Command where a junior officer like me can be the guy in charge of a multi-million-dollar asset, kind of like that.
What I always take back is the people. I take with me the tools that they kind of instill in me, that they mentor me. It's only going to make me a better NCO and a better supervisor and mentor to my troops and my ORS-5 team also.
3, 2, 1.
And history is made. A Minotaur 4 rocket launches from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida, carrying ORS-5 into orbit.
If you're looking at the future of space and the way we want to do things to meet these concerns for how do we work on faster development cycles, they sit here. And this is really paving the way for the way we want to operate in the future.
Ground controllers contacted the ORS-5 satellite a few minutes after separation from the rocket, verifying the spacecraft was healthy and stable to begin its 3-year mission.
Attitude and flight path are nominal.